Imagine telling your AI assistant, look at our last 10,000 support calls, find the 5 most common problems, write draft answers for each of our standard customer responses. Then book a mandatory training session for the entire support team to review these new answers. Now imagine it does all of that in one seamless operation within a single chat window. The AI reads the call transcripts. It finds the recurring patterns. It carefully writes the messages. It then accesses your company's scheduling tools to book the meeting. This is the kind of future that new AI models are beginning to make real. One of these new, powerful models is being called ChatGPT Alpha. This essay will explore what ChatGPT Alpha represents. We will start with a simple definition of what it is and what makes it different from the tools you use today. We will outline its key capabilities, advanced reasoning, and the ability to use external tools. Then, we will look at why businesses should pay close attention to this development, providing clear examples of its potential impact. The following sections will offer practical, step-by-step guidance on how to prepare your organization for this shift. Finally, we will address the inherent risks and limitations, concluding with a hopeful but clear call to action for leaders who want to stay ahead. The core idea is a shift from a conversational partner to a functional agent. Current AI models are excellent at answering questions, generating text, and summarizing information. They are like very knowledgeable interns who can do research and write drafts. ChatGPT Alpha, however, is more like a junior employee who can be trusted with multi-step tasks. It can follow a sequence of commands, interact with other software, and maintain context over a longer period. This change is not just an incremental improvement, it is a fundamental evolution in how we can integrate artificial intelligence into our daily workflows and business processes, making it a proactive helper. The scenario described earlier is not science fiction. It is the logical next step in the progression of large language models. The building blocks are already here. APIs, plugins, and models with larger context windows. ChatGPT Alpha represents the integration of these components into a more cohesive and capable system. It is a signal that we are moving from AI that talks to AI that does. For any business leader, manager, or professional, understanding this transition is crucial. ChatGPT Alpha is an experimental version of a chat-based artificial intelligence. It is important to understand that it is not a standard, publicly released product like the ChatGPT we use every day. Think of it as a test model, a glimpse into the future. People refer to it as Alpha because it is an early, highly advanced, and not yet finalized version. This new model introduces several significant improvements. These enhancements are specifically designed to make the AI more useful for complex, real-world work. It is less of a simple chatbot and more of a nascent reasoning engine that can interact with the digital world on your behalf. The power of ChatGPT Alpha comes from a few key upgrades. First, it demonstrates significantly better reasoning skills. It can follow a long and complex chain of thought, breaking down a large request into smaller logical steps and executing them in the correct order. This is essential for completing tasks that have multiple dependencies. Second, Alpha has a greatly expanded memory. It can retain context across very long conversations and multiple interactions. This means you do not have to repeat instructions or re-explain the project goals, saving valuable time and reducing frustration. It remembers the details, just like a human collaborator would. Third, and perhaps most importantly, Alpha can use tools much more effectively and autonomously. It can call external APIs, it can run small scripts, it can access databases. This ability transforms it from a text generator into a true digital agent. It can perform actions in the real world, such as sending emails, updating a CRM, or pulling live data from a financial report. Fourth, Alpha shows superior coding and logical problem-solving abilities. It can assist developers in debugging complex code, writing unit tests, and even prototyping entire application features, accelerating the development lifecycle in a meaningful way. Together, these capabilities allow ChatGPT Alpha to function more like a genuine assistant that can act, not just answer. While previous models could suggest a plan, Alpha can begin to execute that plan. For instance, if you ask it to plan a marketing campaign, It might not only outline the strategy, but also draft the social media posts, generate accompanying images using a connected tool, and schedule the posts in a content calendar. This level of agency is what sets it apart. It represents a move toward AI that can take on a sequence of tasks and manage them from start to finish with minimal supervision. The time to start thinking about this is now. Why should businesses pay attention to an experimental model like ChatGPT Alpha? The implications are practical and immediate. There are 4 main reasons this technology is a game changer for companies of all sizes. The first reason is its superior context and memory. Business projects are not single, isolated queries. They are long, evolving conversations. Teams work on projects for weeks or months, sharing countless documents and messages. Alpha's ability to retain this history means it does not lose the thread. It can maintain a consistent brand voice, adhere to company guidelines, and understand the nuances of a project without constant reminders, leading to fewer errors and higher quality work. The second reason is its capacity to be a tool-enabled agent. This is a monumental shift. Alpha can do more than just suggest what to do. It can initiate the action. For instance, a sales team member could ask it to draft a follow-up email to the client from yesterday's meeting and add a reminder in my calendar to call them in 3 days. The AI would not only write the email but also interact with the calendar application to create the event. A marketing team could ask it to launch a social media campaign. This direct action saves countless clicks and manual steps for employees. The third reason is the massive potential for efficiency and scale. So many business operations are bogged down by small, repetitive, and time-consuming tasks. These small jobs add up to thousands of lost hours. Alpha can take on many of these administrative and operational duties, freeing up human employees to focus on strategic thinking, creative problem-solving, and building relationships. Departments like marketing, customer support, human resources, and finance can all run their core processes faster and with fewer resources. This allows a business to scale its operations without proportionally increasing its headcount, boosting overall productivity. The fourth and final reason is the critical competitive edge. In today's fast-paced market, speed is everything. Companies that experiment with alpha-like models early will be the first to discover new, more efficient ways of working. They can develop products faster, respond to customers more quickly, and optimize their internal processes months or even years ahead of their competitors who choose to wait. By building the skills and workflows to leverage these powerful tools now, these early adopters position themselves to capture market share and establish a significant lead. Waiting until the technology is mainstream means you are already behind. After you listen, check out how you can use ChatGPT in your business workflows at smartoptimize.ai/GPT. Section 4. Practical steps to prepare for adoption. So, what should you do now to get your business ready for this next wave of AI? The key is to start preparing in a structured and thoughtful way. You can follow 5 simple, practical steps. The first step is to audit your existing workflows. Take a close look at the day-to-day operations within your teams. Identify tasks that are highly repetitive, rule-based, and time-consuming. These are the perfect candidates for early AI automation trials. Look for processes that involve moving information from one system to another, generating standard reports. Documenting these workflows is the foundation for successful implementation. Step 2 is to start where you are, using your current tools. You do not need to wait for ChatGPT Alpha to become publicly available. Begin building a culture of automation with the AI models you already have access to. Encourage your teams to create modular automations. For example, use templates for common email responses, structured prompts for content generation. Implement clear tagging and organizational systems for your documents. Taking these small steps now will make it much easier to upgrade to more powerful models in the future, as your processes will already be structured and optimized for AI collaboration. Step 3 is to clean and organize your data. An AI model, no matter how powerful, is only as good as the information it is given. You must focus on creating high-quality inputs. This means organizing your internal knowledge base, standardizing your data entry processes, and ensuring your key documents are accurate and up to date. Establish secure ways to connect your CRM, document repositories, and other systems so the AI can access the right information without compromising security. Better data will always lead to better, more reliable results from any AI system you deploy. Clean data is the fuel for intelligent automation. Step 4 is to measure your results rigorously. To justify any investment in new technology, you need to demonstrate its value. Start tracking key metrics related to the workflows you identified in the first step. Measure the time saved on specific tasks, improvements in output quality, or reductions in error rates. Set simple, clear metrics that are easy to understand and communicate. This data will provide concrete evidence of the return on investment when you eventually turn on a more powerful model like Alpha. It turns a theoretical benefit into a measurable business outcome, making it easier to get buy-in from stakeholders. Invitation. To start building your ChatGPT-powered business workflows today, so when alpha-level models are available, you're already ready. Visit smartoptimize.ai/GPT. We'll help you integrate ChatGPT into your business, scale your processes, and get positioned for the future. Section 5. Recognizing the risks and limitations. The fifth and final step is safety and oversight. This points to broader risks. Keep a human in the loop, especially early. Do not allow full autonomy in critical areas. Use AI to draft responses. Use AI to prepare actions for human review and approval. Implement strict guardrails for brand voice, ethical considerations, factual accuracy. Log all AI-generated actions. Review logs regularly to catch errors and refine processes. A responsible approach equals safety. Safety builds trust in your team. Safety builds trust with customers. ChatGPT Alpha is exciting, but there are major limitations and risks. First, it's experimental. Behavior can be inconsistent. It may have less documentation or support than polished products. Expect bugs. Expect unpredictable outputs. The time to prepare is now. Section 6. The time to prepare is now. This discussion is not a call to rush into adopting an experimental technology without careful thought. Instead, it is a clear and urgent call to prepare. The capabilities demonstrated by models like ChatGPT Alpha signal a definitive shift in what AI can do for your business. The best way to get ready is to start now with small, manageable pilots. Build internal trials with your existing tools. Create a small, dedicated team to explore these new possibilities and learn as fast as you can. When alpha-like models eventually arrive in a stable and accessible form, the teams that are prepared will be able to move with speed and confidence. ChatGPT Alpha points toward a new phase for artificial intelligence, one where the model can do more of the work we delegate to it. It can act through tools to complete tasks. It can carry context across large, complex projects. For many businesses, this translates directly into a powerful competitive advantage. Work that once required many people and many hours of manual effort could soon be accomplished faster, more accurately, and at a lower cost. The future belongs to those who build it.